I feel like I've been waiting to make vlogs like this for the whole year. Welcome back to my channel. If you are already subscribed, you know who I am. If you're new here, my name is Darr. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I recently moved here and I'm actually getting seasons this year. Of course, Atlanta, Georgia doesn't get as many seasons as somewhere more north, but I'm getting more seasons than I have in several years and I'm really excited. It actually is still very hot out. This long sleeve shirt is probably going to be very uncomfortable, but I am wearing it because I'm just like forcing fall as much as possible. Like I've just been wearing sweaters everywhere I go and then I just have to take them off because I'm too hot. I actually refuse to wear tank tops anymore. You can already tell by the title, but we are just going to be doing all things fall, all things cozy, just everything that I've been looking forward to doing. You can actually do these things all year round. All of these things just like hit better in the fall. Goals today include getting in the fall spirit, having fun, and also spending money, which I don't need to be doing, but I'm gonna spend some money. I've already packed my purse with everything that I need. This is my fall purse that I actually use year round, and the purse finally makes sense in the season that we're in. This was my first coffee. We're gonna need another one. The coffee I got is called Breakfast Club. On the menu, it's one of their signature drinks. She told me that they have like 2 fall coffees. One of them was this. This one is more like cinnamon and chocolate. And then the other one was more vanilla and spices. So I guess next time I'll get the vanilla and spices. It's not pumpkin, but it is a fall coffee. I did completely spill it all over the counter when I was trying to put the lid on. Oh shit. Now I'm gonna drive to the mall. I'm going to Lenox because it's the place that has most of the stores that I want to go to. Growing up, I used to come to Atlanta to shop a lot. Chattanooga has a lot of stores now, but let me tell you, a decade or 2 ago, there was not any good shopping. Me, my mom, and my sister, what we used to do is we would wake up really, really early in Chattanooga, drive to Atlanta, which was like a 2-hour drive. We would shop all day, and then we would eat at the Cheesecake Factory, and then at night we would drive home with all of our shopping. And this was like before the days of like a lot of online shopping. You didn't just like get online and order jeans from Abercrombie or J. Crew or Anthropologie. Like you had to go in person more so. I remember when Chattanooga got a Forever 21, like it was madness. Every girl at school was so excited because we had just like heard about it or like seen it online. Having a Forever 21 in person, crazy. Back in my day, why am I talking like that? Thank you for allowing me to go down Nostalgia Lane. I just wanted to say that I'm going to Lenox and I have very fond memories of Lenox growing up and coming and shopping here with my mom and my sister, and now we're gonna go back. I actually wonder what memories will be triggered as I'm walking around there. I'm in Sephora and I think I might get the Tower 28 concealer that I've talked about before on here. I brought my Tarte concealer so I could compare the shades, but I still think I want someone to help me. Was in Abercrombie for God knows how long, trying on jeans. Jeans are such a process. I should have known I was going to be in the dressing room for an hour. I didn't get anything. I did learn a lot though. Everybody has talked about Curve Love like for so long, and I was like, you know what? We're going to go try that. I tried on the regular fit and the Curve Love fit, and I definitely liked the Curve Love more. I feel like Curve Love doesn't have that gap at the back of your jeans, you know, that you sometimes get like if you have like big thighs and a big butt. It doesn't have that gap that like is so fucking annoying with jeans. If I were to have bought something, I would have bought the Curve Love of 90s relaxed fit. I also liked the baggy fit, comfy jeans that I can wear to like dinner if I don't really want to like be like totally dressed up, but I want to look decent. I wish I could have bought something in person. I think I'm gonna go home and order some online because they just did not have the exact like wash and size and length. They also come in like short, regular, long length, and they did not have the exact combination of what I need, which is upsetting, but also expected. I feel like if they did have exactly what I was looking for, that would have been shocking. The reason I really want a new pair of black jeans is because my Madewell ones, I have Madewell jeans that are just like straight down, just like slim cut jean, and I really want ones that flare more towards the end. Slash my Madewell jeans are so faded because I do wash and then dry my jeans, and I know some people don't dry their jeans, which, you know, I learned my lesson. They did fade really quickly, but I love when a jean is just like really, really tight on your body. I know a lot of people don't like that feeling. I love that feeling. Like I would wash my jeans every single time after I wore them if I could, but I don't, but I would. This coming weekend is the Saints Falcons game, and I am going, and I need like an all black and gold kind of outfit to wear to the game. And every time I put on my jeans, I just think, wow, these are not black enough. Unfortunately, I do need a pair of like new black jeans. I walked into Aritzia. I walked into Zara. Zara in summer 2021 was just like unbeatable. I don't know what it was, but they just like had the best shit summer 2021, and I have never been impressed with Zara since, unfortunately. That's our shopping recap. I'm just sitting at a random table at the end of the mall. Trying on jeans really takes a toll on your self-esteem. It really does. It really does. I hate trying on jeans, but unfortunately we all need a good pair of jeans, and so we all have to go through that every year or 2 or 3, and it was my time to go through that. Now we're gonna get to maybe some more fun shopping, which includes me keeping my clothes on and just smelling candles. Currently looking at a Bath and Body Works that I think I'm gonna walk into. There is a candle in there that's a fall candle called Leaves that I've seen people say was like a nostalgic kind of thing that they bought a decade ago. I never heard of it, but if this candle does smell as good as people are saying, then maybe I'll buy it. Okay, I'm in J. Crew. I'm just gonna poke around for a second. They have a lot of really fluffy sweaters in here. This is the sweater that's on the mannequin. This is similar to that J. Crew sweater I own. It's actually, I think it's that sweater over there, that exact sweater. I love it because it has these gold buttons. Dude, I might try it on. It's very Tulane colors. It is very cute, but it doesn't have, I thought it would have the gold buttons down the side. So it's not exactly what I want, but I do love the gold buttons on the pockets. Okay, I'm very excited for this. I feel good things walking into this store. This purse, oh my god, this is like a cheaper version of a Stod purse. That's so cute. Oh my god, it's a snail. Oh my god. This candle is huge. These are the cups that I've seen everybody have. They have like, you know, different little things. Like this has a heart, this has a bee. I've seen ones that have like pumpkins or fall leaves, but I like the ones that you can kind of use year round, you know, because I feel like some are a little bit too seasonal. Oh, this is like an Evil Eye one. Here, I found the seasonal ones. I kind of wish that they were clear though. I found the glass I was talking about, and I was literally in line to buy it, and then I noticed that there's like a crack along this leaf. I don't even know if you guys can see it. I don't know, it's like really subtle, and this is the only one that they have. I am not a quitter, okay? I'm going to Pont City Market to go to the Anthropologie in there to see if they have that glass that's not cracked. And I also might try on jeans at Levi's. I don't really have it in me to try on jeans. If we're gonna already be here, we might as well just do it. And I kind of want to try on some overalls there too. Okay, I'm looking around and I do not see the leaf cups in here. There's a ton of mushroom ones. There's the Evil Eye ones. Oh, there's the bee ones. I saw the Evil Eye ones. There's the Evil Eye ones. I do not see the leaf ones anywhere. I feel like they're the most popular ones. Okay, I'm back home. I did stop at the grocery store, so I'm gonna show you guys everything I got at the grocery store. I got stuff to bake a fall recipe. I didn't get anything for dinner because tonight I'm going over to my sister and my brother-in-law's house because my brother is cooking for us, and so he's cooking at their house. We're all gonna have dinner, so don't have to worry about dinner tonight, but I am going to bake cinnamon rolls. Here's everything I got at the grocery store. I tried to lay it all out. Some stuff for the cinnamon rolls and then just some random stuff. So some cream cheese, the powdered sugar, some eggs, cinnamon, bread flour. I had to get specifically bread flour for this. I don't know the exact difference between it and all-purpose flour, but got some bread flour for the cinnamon rolls. I got pimento cheese. I just saw it and it looked so good. And I was like, actually, I would like that on a sandwich for lunch sometime soon. So I got that. And I also got barbecue chips for that meal. Even though I do already have a bag of barbecue chips, I did not need to buy this, but I wasn't sure if we had it, so I just got it anyways. Eggs and bacon, eggs for the cinnamon rolls, but then also just for breakfast, plus potatoes for breakfast. We make home fries in the air fryer sometimes. Active yeast, obviously, for the cinnamon rolls. Did I miss anything? Oh, watermelon. Bananas, of course, always need bananas. And then I got more trash bags because we're not done yet, but I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna get that before we run out. And yeah, that is everything that I got. Oh wait, I didn't even point this out. Some pumpkin spice creamer. In keeping with the theme of the video, I thought this would be fun to try. And then I also got 2 things of this cinnamon roll creamer. I've never tried this flavor, but you know, I do like a cinnamon kind of creamer. And also I really do like cinnamon rolls, don't I? It's like really so apparent in this video. I feel very tired and very hungry. I'm gonna make just like a late lunch to hold myself over until dinner at my sister's. I'll do that in a second. I want to talk about our shopping experience today. I feel like this was a successful shopping trip, but not just like so over the top. I just got a few things that I kind of wanted. You guys already kind of saw what I bought, but first thing that I got was the Tower 28 concealer. I got it in the shade 4 and it's DTLA, which I feel like probably stands for downtown LA. I don't know. I couldn't really decide between the 3 and the 4, but I think I picked the 4 because concealers sometimes scare me when they're almost too bright. Like I know they're supposed to be a little bit brighter than what your foundation color would be because it's supposed to like lighten your eyes. But like sometimes I feel like when they're too bright, it just makes you look kind of like ghostly or just like too white under your eyes. And so I went with this one because I was feeling like the 3 might give that effect. I don't know, maybe I got the wrong shade. I talked about this in a previous vlog, but this is a concealer that's also a serum. See, now it's looking so dark on camera. Maybe I fucked up, y'all. I feel like Bath & Body Works, all of their candles are just like so sweet smelling, and I don't like a really sweet candle. I like a fresh candle, woodsy kind of candle. I don't like anything that smells like a dessert. It's too much. So I was gonna get this one candle that I think was called like pumpkin clove, and it wasn't too sweet. Then I found this other one. This candle doesn't smell too sweet, but it still smells like fall. Farmhouse pumpkin and spice. If you're looking for a candle from Bath & Body Works that doesn't smell like you're in a candy shop. I don't know why I haven't owned a pair of overalls until this moment. Like it feels like something I would have been like wearing nonstop. And I think that's part of the reason why I was like, we have to go get those today. Why do I not own a pair of overalls? It does not make sense. Now I do own a pair. I got a pair of Levi overalls. So stinking cute. And everything in the store was 30% off except for like one style of jean that like wasn't a type of jean I wanted. But I tried on 3 types of jeans there. I tried on the 501 like classic jeans. Didn't like those. I tried on a boot cut jean that was like a darker jean, and I still just liked the Abercrombie jeans more. And then I tried these on. Love at first sight. Original price was $130. I got them for just under $100. This is my big purchase. It's worth every penny. I am going to wear these non-stop. We're actually not done yet because I have a package to open. I ordered a few things for the Saints game. I ordered 2 baseball hats and then I ordered a t-shirt. This is the first thing to come. Who Dat Nation, am I right? The only Saints paraphernalia I feel like I own is a Saints t-shirt, which I have, but it's just like an old kind of like faded XL Saints shirt, which I have worn to the games in the past. And then a Saints sweatshirt, way too hot for that. And I also think it's in storage. The Saints are really easy though to be fans of because it's black and gold. So like everybody owns a black shirt or black pants and then you just wear gold jewelry. Like it's very easy to dress for, and so I already had something I could have worn for this game. But I don't know, I just like wanted more like Saint specific stuff instead of just wearing all black and gold jewelry. I wanted something a little bit more fun. My parents are coming down for the game. Like it's just gonna be a little bit more involved. We're tailgating. First item to come out of all of the things I ordered. I realized when I was in the shower that I completely forgot about going to a bookstore at any point today. I feel like that is the most obvious, like, cozy vlog fall activity. Didn't even think about it. I didn't pass a bookstore in the mall. I feel like there would be a Barnes & Noble in there. Also, I'm trying to figure out like what my place is in going to bookstores anyways, because I've been reading so many books on my Kindle that it's like, when do I go buy a physical book? I know all of the really big booktubers, like they buy a lot of physical books, but I feel like that's the main thing that they're doing, and so they like to hold the physical book that they're talking about, like for presentation's sake. Physical books are better. They'll always be better. They look better on camera. They're more fun to read. They're more fun to collect, obviously. I also love my Kindle. Great for traveling. Everything is cheaper. You get to use Kindle Unlimited. You get to use Libby. I feel like what makes sense to me at the moment is to buy physical books when it's a book that I really, really like and I want to collect and keep and see on my bookshelf and give out to people. Like, I only want to buy books that I like to look at and that I'm really passionate about, you know? I haven't bought a physical book since I've owned this. If anybody owns a Kindle, let me know what your balance is between physical books and then digital books, because I feel like I'm just gonna start treating physical books like they're a collectible. That brings us to our next topic, which is the book that I'm reading this week. This week I am reading Really Good Actually by Monica Heisey. This book caught my eye originally because of the cover. Like, I really judged this book by the cover. I'm gonna put it in color over here. Like, she has red hair, it's piled on top of her head, mascara running. Like, I just feel like it's a really cool cover. It was the next book up on my Libby app, and it's about a girl named... I don't know her name. Her name's Maggie. It's basically just about this girl named Maggie who is getting a divorce from her husband. And so she's like 29. So she got married pretty young. Like, she's not even 30 yet. And so I think a lot of the book is kind of figuring out how to tell her friends, how to get back into dating, how to navigate living alone, because she lived with her boyfriend for years and then the boyfriend became her husband. So she lived with her husband for a few years. I think what I'm really interested in about this book is the idea of like being married and then being divorced before you're 30, because it's such a significant thing, obviously, to get married to someone. If you get divorced before you're 30 and you get back into the dating scene, there's a lot of people out there who have not even met anyone that they could see any sort of future with. And so it's almost like it didn't happen because you're back to square one while everybody else is also still at square one, if that makes sense. And so I think it would be interesting navigating not yet being 30 and rejoining all of these singles, but then navigating having this baggage, quote unquote, or just having this long romantic history. And a lot of people wouldn't even think that you've been divorced because you're not even 30 yet. And so I think like rejoining all of these other singles while having this whole romantic past, I think that's the aspect of it that I'm most interested in, but also other themes like just like getting through a breakup, whether it's, you know, a marriage or just a breakup. I feel like that'll be interesting to read about. Getting back into the dating scene, like regardless of it being like a marriage, a boyfriend, a situationship, like I think re-entering or like downloading dating apps again is just such a fun thing to read about. Oh my God, the trauma of having to re-download dating apps is actually the worst. And then you delete them and then you re-download them and then you delete them. This book actually falls into the category of my favorite kind of book, which is girl in her 20s who doesn't know what she's doing. But this book is different from all the rest because this is girl in her 20s who doesn't know what she's doing after filing for divorce, which I have not read about in any of the other books under the category of girl who doesn't know what she's doing. So I'm liking this different angle. I feel like it's like a little over 300 pages, so it shouldn't be that hard to get through. I think I'm just gonna read until it's time to go to my sister's house for dinner. I believe my brother is making short ribs, risotto, and asparagus. I'm wearing my overalls. Duh. I am sorry in advance. I do think these are going to be my entire personality throughout the fall. This morning I need to go to USPS. Luckily I had some packing tape left over in my car from moving. I am hoping that it's enough because it is looking very thin, but I've been meaning to send this package for like 5 days. Okay, we're gonna have to use this sparingly. Which you can normally like scan the QR code at the little kiosk and drop it off, but I don't think this USPS has a kiosk, which is annoying because then you have to talk to someone. And normally I like the option to not speak to anyone, but I think I have to actually talk to someone today. That post office always has like one person working, but it actually went pretty fast today. There were a lot of people in line that just gave up. There were people behind me in line that they were like, not doing this right now. I was strong though. I waited. I want to go to the gas station and get the Oreo flavored Cokes. They do have Coke flavored Oreos, which is what I almost said. And they are limited edition. And so I do want to try them before they go out of stock. And so I think I might swing by the gas station and see if they sell them. And then we can try that later. Package delivered, Oreo Cokes secured. And now, honestly, y'all, I'm probably just going to edit for a lot of the day, which isn't going to be that interesting for you guys. But I do have an update on my book. I am about like 50% through. Honestly, it is what I expected, but it's not hitting the way that I wish it would. I mean, it's not written like a diary, but it just feels like chapters where the main character is just kind of monotonous isn't the right word. You're just in the trenches with her. You know, she's describing staying up late or like watching TV on her laptop, ordering food really late. She orders from this one burger place like every single night. She talks about thinking through her past relationship. Like you're just with her in those moments, which is what I expected and honestly what I wanted. I wanted a glimpse into like her mind, her heart going through all of this, but the downfall of that is that it almost feels like the plot isn't moving forward. Like it is just like chapter after chapter of her just grieving and going through the motions and trying to get out of this rut. I feel like the plot has moved a tiny bit. I am kind of struggling to get through it because it just doesn't feel like I'm being propelled forward in any way. I do feel like there's a lot of good quotes in here, which there are some books that are very plot heavy and you always feel like you're being propelled and I don't highlight anything. So this book at least like has some things that I want to highlight. I don't feel like my opinion's going to change and I don't feel like it's going to pick up at any point. Part of writing a book, I would imagine, not that I really know much about writing a book. I feel like part of writing a book is writing well, having good characters, all of that. But I also think a lot of writing is convincing your reader to keep reading. And I feel like that would be the hardest thing about writing is like trying to keep people interested and trying to keep them pushing to the next chapter. And this book just does not do that for me. I'm going to be sitting here most of the day working on what you're watching right now. Sorry, the table's kind of messy, but this is what it actually looks like. Actually got the right shade. I am liking how this is going on. It does feel very liquidy. There's a mirror right here, by the way. Half the reason I just don't stray from certain makeup products is because I get nervous about different colors. Like if I'm like pretty positive that I have the right shade, I'm just gonna stick with that brand. Or if I'm pretty positive that a certain shade of blush works on me, I don't trust my eye. But I feel like that looks pretty good, right? As I'm doing my makeup, let's actually talk about my moving plans because clearly I have not gotten my own apartment. I moved here end of July. Plan was to stay here all of August. I knew that was gonna happen. All of my stuff was put in storage. And originally, okay, I was gonna get a place September 1st. But by the time I got here, my priority getting to Atlanta was just to like fucking relax. Like I just moved across the country and I have family here. I have my boyfriend here and like I have people I can stay with. My stuff is in storage. There's no rush to get it out of storage. And so originally September 1st, then that was obviously pushed back to October 1st. It is now the end of September. I have still not toured places. Okay, sorry, I'm a squatter. I've been a squatter, but you know what? The new date is November 1st. It's actually gonna happen this time because I cannot put it off any longer. Also because a lot of the stuff in storage is my fall clothing, my winter clothing. And so I feel like with the season starting to change, I'm like, okay, yep, we're going to need all of our stuff. I love my e.l.f. eyebrow gel, but I also just got this L'Oreal brow lamination and I don't think I like it as much. I've only used it one time, but I do like how the spoolie is already in the thing. You don't have to have like the separate thing and like dip it in the stuff. I don't like it as much. It just doesn't feel as strong. But I feel like if you're doing, you know, very light casual makeup, like you're not gonna be out of the house for hours on end, I feel like this is fine. I loved making all of that moving and packing packing content in Los Angeles, I am really excited to jump back in it again and start touring places, and then I get to unpack everything. So I get to do everything in reverse. Like, no one even asked for an update on any of that, but if I were you, I would be wondering. So it's a little bit of a self-inflicted question, but to answer the question that you did not ask, I will be getting a place November 1st. We will be touring places in October. I unfortunately am going to have to start paying rent to a landlord, which renting's a scam. I hate renting. That fan is annoying me. Hold on. Okay, I think it's slowing down. I am in shock that Reformation sent me this package. If you guys have not seen this collab, this is a collab between Casey Musgraves and Reformation, and every single piece is stunning. I align with kind of a horse girl, preppy, frolicking aesthetic. That's what I'm about. So, let's open this. Limited edition cover, transparent cream vinyl. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put it on right now. Holy shit, y'all. This is a 2-piece set, okay? The top, a matching skirt. It is incredibly hot out, okay? But that's not gonna stop me from showing you guys this outfit in this lighting. There's a little hook right here that you can hook on it. This is so cute. Imagine this like during winter time. I'm gonna go put on the other outfit and come back out. This is a little bit crooked. I'm sorry. I'm just like really, really excited. I don't even have time to make sure the camera's correct. This is this outfit. Oh my gosh, you guys can't even see the full skirt, but so cute. And you can wear these separately. Like I could wear this with some jeans or a different skirt. I could wear this skirt with a different top. I'm obsessed. And of course, you know the skirt has pockets. Like they weren't gonna make this and not put pockets in the skirt. We just got back from dinner. We went to Zeba's, which is a restaurant like in Grant Park area that I've been to several times. I like Zeba's. I feel like it's a good combination of being casual, like you can wear your overalls there. They also have like food that's like a little bit more. They have mussels and frites. They have steaks and frites. They have like fancy burgers. It's casual, upscale neighborhood dining, if that's a category. In weeks past, we've done a really good job at like making recipes at home, but this week, it's just not happening this week as much. I took some photos in my overalls before dinner, actually. I do want to try the Oreo Coke, but I am feeling so full. Probably gonna lay on the couch for a little bit. The most important thing in any sort of fall vlog is baking. And I am baking cinnamon rolls from scratch. One of my favorite foods. I'm wearing my new Halloween pajamas. I thought that would be appropriate for this portion of the vlog. A long sleeve top and pants. They're from Print Fresh. Print Fresh literally has like the best pajamas. If you're looking for a good pair of Halloween pajamas, Print Fresh. They have more than just this pattern. This was my favorite pattern, but they have several Halloween patterns. It is the afternoon, but I thought it would be fun to wear my Halloween pajamas and bake for you guys. The recipe that I'm making, I think I honestly just typed in cinnamon roll recipe into Google. I'm not doing anything too fancy. I'm looking for the most standard cinnamon roll recipe from scratch, and that's what I picked out. We're gonna start baking because it is a little bit of a process. Let's bake. would think that this is the same night, but it's not. It's actually the next night. I'm just wearing the same pajamas. The cinnamon rolls are really good. And honestly, I thought I messed up on the recipe several times. So now I'm thinking if I didn't make any of those mistakes, like how good could they be? I had one last night, I had one today. I delivered 3 of them to my siblings and my brother-in-law. Someone is calling me, please hold. I have been getting so many spam calls, like more than usual. I do need to wrap up my thoughts on this book. I really don't have more to say. I feel like I talked a lot about it already throughout this vlog, but it just fell flat for me. I really struggled to get through it. I'm just gonna be honest. I appreciate the idea. I appreciate the character. This is the exact kind of book I gravitate towards, and so the fact that it was really hard for me to get through, I feel like is pretty telling. So take that for what you will. I think I gave it 2.5 stars on Goodreads. This is unfortunately the end of our fall vlog. It was a long one. I hope you guys had fun. I feel like we did so many fun activities in this vlog, and we're gonna continue doing them throughout the season. You guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, Goodreads, Snapchat, Twitter, which is now X, and you can also subscribe to me on here. That would actually be really fucking sweet of you if you could subscribe to me on here. The one thing that we didn't do in this vlog that I talked about doing and I just never did it, I have to try the Oreo Coke on camera. Oh my god, it kind of smells like an Oreo. It literally tastes like someone just dropped an Oreo in a Coke and was too lazy to fish it out, and then it just like dissolved throughout the entire drink. It's not bad, but it's not great. Just for a thumbnail, potentially.
Smile. Surprise! Shock! Shock!